Thank you for joining Cincinnati State's Career Center. Let's talk a little bit about what we do and how you can connect. So, first, I want you all to start thinking about how we approach the whole process of career development. And we really use the lens about trying to help you think about what will be your life after Cincinnati State. And I want you right now, from this day one, to start thinking about why your future employer is going to hire you. Do you have the right education? Do you have the right experience? Do you have the technical skills, let's just say, in your particular area of study? Do you know the right courses that you are taking and how they impact your ability to be employable? Also, do you have soft skills? These are the type things such as time management, communication, personal preference, personal brand, image that help you become employable? And ultimately, do you show potential? And this is typically shown to an employer through resumes and interviewing. So you're not quite there yet. So we want to start working with you to help you get on the track right away. So we want to talk a little bit about what we call the career planning process so that you understand what that's all about and how to connect. So the career planning process, everybody's in it. We're all just at different stages. And our website reflects opportunities for you to connect. You also have ways to come in one on one, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. But these go from self assessment to exploring careers, the ongoing process that helps you understand and be prepared. And again, most people think that you should start doing this after graduation or close to graduation. No, 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 no. We want you to be doing this from the very first moment you're on Cincinnati State's campus. So let's talk a little bit about the first phase. It's around self assessment, understanding yourself, your skills, your interests, your values, your priorities, your motivations, and your abilities. And we've got different assessments that you can take to start looking at those, anything from career coach to U Science. There are a large number of things to help you start understanding these various aspects about yourself. The next phase comes into exploring careers. Once we know who we are, what we like, we want to start exploring some of the options. There are a lot of different things that people do. There's over hundreds of different careers. So, what we try to do with these assessments is narrow them down so you're not having to do everything and research everything, but you start looking at some of the things you might be interested in, some of the things you never even thought you would be interested in that might be a good fit for you. So, in that, you start looking at the types of occupations that are out there, the education and training that's needed, the skills, the outlook, like the job outlook in a particular area, work environment, job descriptions. And one of the keys to this whole process is what we call informational interviewing. Talking to somebody who's really doing what you think you might want to do, because it helps you start getting a better understanding about what is out there. Then, after you've started doing these two things, the goal is to make this decision and a plan. And what that does is it allows you to narrow down the options, think about what the pros and cons are, clarify what your goal is, and then create a plan. So if it is to get a degree in such XYZ program, you're going to know what kind of experiences you need to have, the type of classes you need to take, everything that's going to get you on the right track to be employable after graduation. Then, throughout your time at Cincinnati State, we want you gaining relevant experience. So you keep hearing that employers will say, we don't want to have somebody that doesn't have experience. Well, think about along the way, how do you gain that experience? In most of your degrees, you're going to have some form of experiential education. And at Cincinnati State, that could come in the form of co op, an internship, a practicum, or a clinical. But you also have the opportunity to volunteer, do special projects for organizations. Those are things that you can go and do above and beyond. While you're doing that, you're starting to build networks, people who are seeing you in your profession, that are giving you this experience, that are helping you hopefully mentor and see yourself as great opportunities and ways to connect in the future. And then finally, at the end, hopefully you have all these different pieces pulled together so that you're able to write resumes, cover letters, interviews, and LinkedIn, everything that you're going to need to do to be able to be employable. So there are resources on our website. You can go to Cincinnati State's main page, and we have things broken down under these different career phases. But some of the things that I want to highlight are exploration tools such as Career Coach, U Science, Virtual Job Shadow, now called Pathful Explore. These are tools on our website that allow you to start exploring what's out there. Career Coach is a tool that looks at assessments based on your interest. It gives you real data on labor market in the greater Cincinnati area, degrees that you might want to consider if you're a Cincinnati State student. Use Science is a tool that is a little bit more elaborate. It's one more we have to create an account for you, but it really does a great deep dive to understanding both your skills, what are your aptitudes, what are you really good at, and how those things start connecting into careers. And then Pathful Explore, using your Cincinnati State email address, you can create an account and go see what a day in the life looks like for a lot of these professions and careers. It'll also talk to you about skills needed, wage outlook or wages, career outlooks, just a lot of great resources to help you kind of see what a day in the life looks like. Other resources is just making sure you know where we are. We're located in the Clifton campus on the ATLC building in room 215, and you will notice that we are by the Transfer Center in Bakery Hill. We also, you can connect with us via phone or email, and then you can make appointments with us via Starfish. All of that is on our website too, so that you can connect. But one of the things I encourage you all to do is sign up for our weekly newsletter. It helps you find out about job postings, informational sessions that we're having on campus, events that we do, job fairs, resume writing, just general info sessions about, deeper dives into some of these things, such as career readiness, moving beyond undecided. And then we also have access into a system called C-State Career Link, which allows you to look at jobs. And these jobs can come in the form of part-time jobs while you are in school. For those that are going to start moving into co-op and internship, there are opportunities to look at those options. And then after graduation, if you've not found something, which is very rare because so many people get kicked or connected to opportunities from their co-op experience or clinical experience, whatever is embedded into your particular curriculum, we do have opportunities for employment after graduation. So again, I hope that you come and see us in the Career Center. We're in the ATLC building. We really believe in you and we want to see you do great things. Don't delay. Come in and see us today. Thanks, everybody.